Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Office Blog Daz.
Office Blog Aidan.
Gaynor.
Okay, here we are after the Super Bowl.
We are.
Yeah.
Some stuff coming out from fresh from our Super Bowl weekend.
Yeah.
We were tired yesterday, weren't we?
I'm tired today. I didn't sleep very well last night.
Didn't really make it in yesterday, did we? Although I had to go meet someone to go and sort something out around about lunchtime, so I had about 4 hours sleep.
Yeah.
6 8.
I came in with you. You weren't the only one.
That's right.
Aidan had his baby sleep.
Yeah. Anyway, we got some Super Bowl commercials, which we didn't get over here.
We don't
a lot
get
of people
to
were
see
asking
them.
us on the live watch along. Are we getting the Super Bowl commercials? We didn't. So let's see what the top 10 Super Bowl commercials.
I saw that Kanye West
2024.
one.
I
It
didn't
was
see
like
any.
just him like recording on his phone. Well, I didn't see it on air, but like I saw it like just on my phone.
Right, let's have a
It's
look.
funny.
Top 10 Super Bowl commercials of 2024.
Tina, you're allergic to wheat.
Cool Mom Tina loves holiday homes with a view. Look at your mother!
Welcome to Watch Mojo. And today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 Super Bowl commercials of 2024.
What are the French like? Anyone?
Cheese. They like cheese.
Brilliant. Done.
Number 10, Twist on It, Oreo.
Let's twist on it.
Cream on the left, we get out of here. Cream on the right, we stay with those guys.
It would appear that Oreo is trying to replace the coin flip. We've never heard of twisting on it, but apparently, this has been a common decision-making method since the age of the dinosaurs. And here we were thinking that Oreos weren't invented until 1912. Creative liberties aside, this commercial puts a fun twist on several turning points in history, from the Trojan horse to the rise of boy bands to the day Kris Jenner got that fateful phone call.
Every little detail about our family will be on TV. Who would watch that?
Whether these moves benefited humankind or set society back a few decades, the important thing is that every choice culminated with a delicious cookie. Now, are we
Does that work when you twist the Oreo? That one side's clean and one side's got...
Yeah.
What's it? Because when I've had an Oreo and I broke it like that, half it's got cream on it as well.
Yeah, I know what you
It's
mean.
never
There's
broke that
always
clean.
one with more though.
There is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I thought it was just like you hold it on one side and then you pull it with one. I thought whichever hand you'd pull it with would be like the other hand.
Yeah.
The other side would have the cream on it.
I'm not going to lie though, I don't
I
eat
feel like
many
I could
Oreos
make it so
to
like
know.
I'd know which cream side should be on what side. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I feel like
know
I
what
could
you
twist it in a certain way that I'd definitely have the cream on this side.
No, I think
to.
they put the cream on and then put the lid on. And it's always going to be just on one
That's
side.
new to me, that.
Huh?
I only found that out today. That's the thing.
Yeah, I've never heard of it.
sure this commercial is worthy of our list? Let's twist on it. Yup.
Wait a minute. We could have been twisting on everything this whole time?
Yes. Since forever.
Number 9. Hello down there. Squarespace.
Look at this. That's 110, 150.
Martin Scorsese has never made a sci-fi film, although he was interested in adapting Blade Runner before Ridley Scott beat him to it. For now, Scorsese finally touched upon the genre in this Squarespace commercial. With so much UFO footage surfacing as of late, people have never been more glued to their devices. Ironically, they stop watching the skies as a result, causing humanity to nearly overlook first contact. Flying saucers are not enough to pry eyes from phones and tablets. It isn't until the aliens from above make a website that they manage to get everyone's attention.
I've definitely heard of Squarespace before.
I've seen it, but I just can't think where I've seen it.
Yeah, so
I've heard of Square, something which is restaurants where you book meals. Square.
That's Open Table.
No, there's one called Square something as well. Because I booked our dinner through there.
This includes the commercial's director. Between the ending of Killers of the Flower Moon and now this, Scorsese elevates everything with his presence.
I told you to take Broadway. This always happens.
Number 8. Talkin' Like Walkin', BMW.
It's the real deal. 100% electric.
It's the real deal.
Yeah.
Christopher Walken is one of those stars that virtually anyone can imitate. That's because his voice and delivery are just so unique. That said, you can always tell when you're listening to an impression and when you're in the presence of the real deal. Nowhere is that more apparent than in this commercial, in which Walken can't go anywhere without hearing impressions of himself.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did someone say yeah?
Walken even runs into Ashley Park and Usher, reminding the latter to get ready for halftime. The Oscar-winning actor takes the impersonations in good humor because, at the end of the day, he's one of a kind. just like the all-electric BMW i5. It's a clever celebrity endorsement that reminds us nobody plays Christopher Walken better than Christopher Walken.
The rest are just imitations.
Come on.
Number 7. Perfect 10. Kia. Here's a commercial sure to bring a tear to your eye, although it may subsequently turn to ice. As a young figure skater leaves a stadium cheering, one special person is sadly unable to make the trip. With her father, the Ice Princess goes the extra mile to give an encore.
I wish I was here.
The Kia EV9 makes a perilous journey through the snowy wilderness to the skater's aging grandfather's cabin. It's hard not to get chills as she takes to the ice again with her granddad watching from inside. We never saw what the judges gave her at the public performance, but that's irrelevant. The only score that matters is the perfect 10 her grandpa writes on the frosty window. It's an 11 on the emotional scale.
Kia, movement that inspires.
Number
I
6.
don't think adverts work at all for me, really.
Certain adverts do. When it stays in your mind, doesn't
Yeah.
it? So you know, so like you just want you to know your brand. It's brand awareness, isn't it?
Yeah. But like, if I see like a BMW advert, it's not going to make me think, oh, maybe I should get a BMW. Do you know
I
what
think
I mean?
it would. If you've not seen one before and you're like, well, that's a nice car, and then you look into it.
I don't know.
Feel plenty good. Silk.
Whoa.
It's hard to believe that Jeremy Renner's near-fatal encounter with a snowplow happened just over a year ago. What's even more astounding is how far the Hawkeye actor has come since then, as displayed in this commercial for Silk Protein Almond Milk. Renner doesn't just look great, he feels great, slicing strawberries with the precision of Ronin and chucking pancakes as if they were ninja stars.
Knew that I would.
At first, Renner thought he'd require a stuntman, but he wound up performing every move himself. The commercial also features Renner's real-life daughter Ava, who is happy to see her dad back in his usual routine. While the commercial itself is fun, knowing Renner's background adds another level of depth that's sure to leave you feeling uplifted.
So good.
I feel good.
Number 5. Can't Be Broken. Verizon.
Broke the internet again.
From the early viral success of Single Ladies to the announcement of her pregnancy to her own Super Bowl halftime show, few celebs have broken the internet more times than Beyoncé. With Verizon upping their game, though, Queen Bee needs to take things to the next level. Tony Hale goes from serving Selena Meyer to someone even more powerful.
Broken?
No.
Despite ushering in the next stage in AI, delivering the Barbie sequel we didn't know we wanted, throwing a wild card into the 2024 presidential race, and launching her sound to the final frontier, it seems that nothing can break Verizon's 5G feature. That is, unless she has some new music that's about to drop. Was this secretly a Renaissance Act 2 ad all along?
You ain't gonna break me.
Still works.
Okay, they ready. Drop the new music. Number 4. The Dunk Kings. Duncan.
Last year she came to my work. Now I gotta show her what I can do.
He's here.
If you're gonna make a sequel, you've gotta go bigger. Ben Affleck takes this mentality to heart in a follow-up to last year's Dunkin' commercial, where Jennifer Lopez crashed her man's place of business. Despite protests from Jack Harlow, Affleck attempts to one-up his wife by busting into her recording studio with a few other famous friends. As J-Lo begins to rethink her relationship with Ben, so does Matt Damon.
Sometimes it's really hard to be your friend.
You said you were gonna support me.
Lopez gives the Dunk Kings an ice-cold response, although she singles out Tom Brady as the MVP. The performance might not end with the mic drop.
I saw Tom Brady in my head, and then I saw Matt Damon. I was going to say, Matt Damon's starting to look like Tom Brady. And then you mentioned it, I was like, it's Tom Brady, that's why.
That Affleck envisioned, but at least he gets to go home with the other love of his life. Have we made that joke before?
I told you I'd do anything for you. This is anything.
Chill. They're naming a drink after us.
Number 3. Sir Patrick Stewart throws a Hail Arnold. Paramount Plus.
If it were a football, I'd be able to reach the top.
What about a football-shaped head?
Sometimes you don't know how much you want certain characters to collide until they appear together in a Paramount Plus commercial. As Tua Tagovailoa, Knuckles, Drew Barrymore, and several others seek new heights, Patrick Stewart points to a certain football head as the key. We're not sure what's more surreal, that it's taken this long for somebody to throw Arnold, seeing Picard as an old-timey quarterback, or that this display is set to Creed's vocals.
And Creed's here.
Watch and learn. Dang, he's cool.
It builds to a hilarious anticlimax with Mr. Shortman falling short of the summit. But that doesn't mean they can't try again with Peppa Pig. In an era where crossovers are a dime a dozen, ad agency Droga 5 delivered a truly inspired mashup that captures every character's voice to a T.
I just threw him higher. Come on. To a place where we won't freeze.
Number 2. Sarah V. Sarah V.
I'm Michael Cera, and I'm pleased to announce that this is my cream. Sarah V.
Michael Cera is probably the last person you would expect to pop up in a moisturizing cream commercial. When the product is called CeraVe, though, the casting director's work is essentially done. Cera was already making the rounds on social media, posing with the skin product and signing bottles. The confounding campaign culminated with this commercial, which still raises more questions than it answers. It has many of the hallmarks we associate with beauty ads, i.e. a soothing ambiance, pretentious dialogue, and curtains blowing in the wind. Yet it throws several curveballs, including a mountain, a narwhal, and of course, Sarah's presence. If you're wondering why the ad is so bizarrely hysterical, it all clicks when you realize that Tim Heidecker and Eric Wareheim directed it.
So, that's my thing.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are some honorable mentions. Carl Weathers tribute, FanDuel. From football star to celebrated actor, Carl Weathers' journey comes full circle.
You gave us your all, Brock.
Aubrey Plaza having a blast, Mountain Dew. Parks and Rec meets Game of Thrones, although Ben Wyatt's oddly absent.
I can have a blast anytime, anywhere.
And with anyone?
Javier in Frame, Google Pixel. Everyday life can be profound when experienced through another set of eyes.
2 faces in frame. 3 faces in frame. Hold for photo.
Big Cups, Reese's. You got peanut butter in my chocolate, in my caramel.
Yes! I love caramel! But we're only making a few of them.
Mr. T, Skechers. We pity the fool who's too young to recognize the actor from that cereal box.
I pity the fool who isn't in Skechers slip-ins.
Skechers is like one of them brands that never really seems to
take off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's always like on the back shelf, isn't it?
So it's like a bit of a joke brand, really.
Yeah.
To me,
like,
it's
so
a
no
bit
one, you wouldn't
nerdy.
catch someone wearing a pair of Skechers.
It's just never sort of like, I mean, I guess they are a big brand. Well, I know they're a big brand.
Yeah, they are.
Worldwide. But they never seem to be. I never see anyone wearing them.
No.
And you get some light up Skechers
You
when
do.
they walk. That's the thing, yeah. Skechers have like light up shoes, don't they?
You just never see anyone wearing them, apart from Jamie Redknapp.
Yeah. But I think they're trying to get people to wear them to make them a bit cool, but I don't think they'll ever be cool.
But it's just never took off for me, in my mind anyway.
No.
You know, you'd always have your Nikes and your Adidas and your Pumas and things like that as sneaker
Reebok,
brands.
yeah.
Yeah, Reeboks and things like that. But over Skechers, Skechers just seem like an old person's brand, don't they?
Yeah, or kids.
Yeah.
D. Romo, T is always in Skechers.
I'm just saying people often misspell Skechers and put a T in it.
Quit saying! Start slipping, fool!
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Like a good neighbor, State Farm.
Thank you, Agent State Farm.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Cut!
Arnold Schwarzenegger, bodybuilder, movie star, governor of California, celebrity apprentice host. Now he can add State Farm agent to his resume. Above all else, this action-packed commercial sees Arnold stepping up as a good neighbor, or neighbor.
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 Let's go again.
Arnold struggles to get the line down in his signature Austrian accent. This is only made funnier thanks to the commercial's cinematic quality, with Arnold thrust into scenarios involving explosions and choppers. To the director's frustration, what should be the simplest part of the take turns out to be the most challenging. Nothing that a few tweaks to the script can't fix, with extra support from Arnie's twin. Arnold and Danny should play Radioactive Man and Fallout Boy next.
Up and at 'em! Up and at them!
Although that may bring some other script issues.
You are a backstabber.
I'm a backstabber.
What's your favorite 2024 Super Bowl commercial? Let us know in the comments.
Don't go away, take my heart. Why you dunking me, girl? Why you dunking? Go King! My heart.
Did you enjoy this video?
They're definitely better than the ones we got, weren't they?
Yeah.
We don't get any for that are geared for the Super Bowl.
No,
it's too late.
They're just
regular.
Yeah.
You know,
Carry your bags in.
Yeah, visit USA.com.
Yeah.
Things like that. There was no specialty commercials that were put on over here.
In America, it's just going to be the biggest brands, isn't it?
But we don't do it. It's not a big thing over here, commercials.
Not really.
Is it?
No.
Even during, like, you know, if the
it's
things like the
just
FA
a
Cup's
massive
on
thing
or-
over there.
Yeah.
Because, like, think about how many commercial breaks there are.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of commercial breaks, isn't there?
You're watching football, it's non-stop. It isn't like for each 45 minutes, no breaks at all.
Yeah.
Anyway, there's some good ones there, right?
I watch everything on catch up as well, and they don't have any adverts. Then it goes straight to.
Yeah, you're right. Well, there you go, eh? Expensive. What did someone say it was? 200 odd grand a second
Yeah.
for an advert. 233 grand a second, was it? I think
Jeez,
someone
they're
mentioned.
actually paying like multi millions for them.
Yeah.
That's crazy. It's not worth it.
And the thing is,
I think it is.
most people get up and go get a drink or a snack when the adverts are on anyway. So
Yeah,
But
literally.
it's become a thing though to watch the adverts now and the commercials, isn't it, in the USA?
Yeah, the only advert I watch is the John Lewis one every Christmas. I wait for that. Like,
You actually want to watch the advert.
Yeah.
That's becoming a thing now. Christmas adverts over here are becoming a thing. Of like, it's become like it's probably over the last 5 years, I would say.
Maybe for you
It's
guys.
started growing.
Start
I don't watch
watching
it.
The advert.
I don't watch
Definitely
it.
watch the advert.
He does. He can't
Sitting
wait.
there waiting for the John
in
Lewis advert.
In November, he gets excited.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I
it's
think
coming soon. The John Lewis advert.
I don't think so. Wrong guy. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you on the next one.
Cheers.
Bye.
Cheers.